Yep, go. Okay. Okay, just about there, probably. Are we rolling, Jing? Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Afternoon, gentlemen.
Yeah. Watch your bowsprit there. You might want to be hanging back a bit, I think. Yeah. Maybe I could probably even take the stern line down here. Eh?
That's all right, yeah, I'll give it to you.
Yeah. Just try and flop at the side of the other side of the solar panel. Yeah, and I can get it on the dock, I think. Perfect. Thanks, mate. Got it? Yep. Okay. Just let's see. Nothing here. Hey. Boy, we're missing a cleat. I might just put it under here for now. Yep. That's a bit of a bodgy job there. There's a temporary just to get them organised.
Did you just come in?
Yeah, just arrived.
Welcome.
Yeah, Josh, this is Popeye.
Hey, welcome.
Popeye, yeah. This is Gary. Yeah, and that's Adam up the front there. Yeah, a bit of an epic, eh? So I've got a bit of a bodgy job, just holding back for a minute, but we want to move it because we don't want to chafe the bits.
Do you want to come to my boat, maybe?
Eh?
Just behind you.
Yeah, or maybe just even on the bow cleat there or something, you know what I mean? That might help. Just to hold him back a bit. Get rid of the motorbike. Grab that one. Okay. All right. Geez, we should have we should have got the bottle of champagne, even though you weren't racing. You know, I forgot the bananas and the champagne. Jeepers. Anyway, all good. All good. Yeah. So, jump ashore. We'll have a chat here. And then Jane's rolling anyway. I'm sure there'll be a few people keen to find out what's going on. Well done, congratulations. Good job, buddy.
Woo, nice to stand up straight again.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Living at 20 degrees.
This is Jane.
2 weeks, Dan.
Yeah, this is Dan, holiday man.
Nice to meet you.
Yep.
You too,
And this is John. John's got 100.
John?
Yep. Popeye.
Yeah, thank you,
Yep,
sir.
Popeye.
Yeah.
We've been watching
Man
you.
himself.
Jeepers. So what happened? What took you so long?
The wind wasn't always in the right direction.
Yeah. Oh, jeepers.
I got stuck in the Bermuda High for a few days there.
Yeah.
And so I had to do a little, this and that and the other thing. Yeah. But it all worked out okay.
Yeah, cool. That was Aussie humour or sarcasm, by the way. We were watching, don't worry.
Yeah, 20 days.
20 days.
Yeah,
Jesus.
from Beaufort.
They did
Thanks, Adam.
They went all across the Atlantic in 20 days, just
Right.
about. You know?
I know, I thought that too. I was like, I did 1,000 miles.
Yeah,
but I was upwind the whole way though.
Yeah, we should just have a minute's silence here for Eric, by the way. He's still out there.
Oh,
you know the story.
Oh,
with
I
that?
do know, yeah. My
jeepers.
dad, he's keeps me posted on his position too all the time. He says this is where Eric is.
Yeah, sad
Yeah,
story.
yeah.
Anyway.
When I was leaving North Carolina, everybody says, "Are you going down the ditch? Are you gonna go off of Florida?" And I was just like, "No." And they were like, "Well, why not?" And I was like, "Well, I'm not going upwind the whole way." I did end up going upwind the whole way, but it wasn't so bad because I had room to run. So.
But you got a bad deal too, because I was looking at the weather just before you left. I'm thinking, oh, it's looking ugly, like a few days before,
Oh, yeah.
and you copped it, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I timed it just right though, because I wanted a west-northwesterly to get across the Gulf Stream.
Yeah.
And I got it. You know, it was stronger than I wanted, but the little boat took it like a champion. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it did all the work. All I did was hang on for the ride.
All right, okay, I'll believe you. So you're obviously happy. I mean, the boat looks beautiful. I've seen the pictures and the videos. I'm looking forward to for real. But you're happy with the boat?
Oh, yeah, I love it. It's a champion for sure. It takes a beating, and it just keeps right on going. There was times when I was ready to give up, and it didn't want to, so. Yeah, here we are.
Yeah, good job. Anyway, we were thinking you might have got in late last night, but you probably didn't know that we're going to be here.
Yeah, I wasn't sure,
Newport.
you know, and I had, you know, messaged these guys or kind of in the skippers group and said, what do you guys think? And they said, you know, hold off until morning. And
hang on a minute, they just wanted the bloody breakfast, you know, first. So. It's a ritual here.
So I had a hard time slowing it down.
Yeah.
You know, I was going 4.5, 5 knots under bare poles.
Yeah.
So I ended up having to, you know, bear away a little bit, and that was the only way I could do it, because I was like, I'm still going to get there in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
So
what's the story with food and sleeping and things like that? Because that's your first sail for the boat, really.
yeah, really it was. I slept 40 minutes on and then an hour off, something like that, you know, and less when I got closer to land, you know.
Yeah.
The only close calls I had with ships were during the day. Yeah. You know, I had one
That's
pass.
because you couldn't see them at night.
Exactly. The one pass half a nautical mile off the stern yesterday.
Yeah.
So that was frustrating, but food plenty. I ate well. I got the little gimbal stove in there at your suggestion. That was the gimbal stove was the very first thing I ever bought for the boat before I even bought the plans.
Oh, you got the Origi as well.
I got the Origi, yeah. So I cooked dinner every night, even at 30 degrees heel, you know.
Cook dinner every night. You guys are nuts. I don't do that. Anyway.
I've eaten more than enough freeze-dried food in my life
Yeah.
to know that I don't necessarily want any more. So.
Yeah. So were you eating wet food or freeze-dried food on here?
I would cook pasta, or I had rice packets, you know, and I used the wet food like chicken in a packet, you know, or tuna can and stuff like that, you know. But
So I guess you're liking boats instead of mountains now.
Oh yeah, yeah, I like it. And it gets nasty, you just go to below. The mountains, you're exposed. So.
Yeah, exactly. So it's shaping up the way you hoped at the
Yeah,
moment?
yeah. So far so good. I'm here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Good
it's just
job.
I've just always told myself, you know, every time I felt like giving up, just keep going, one more step.
Yeah.
You know, and then the next step opens up. So
Yeah.
here I am.
So we talked about the good bits, and you haven't stopped smiling since I first saw you out there. But what was some of the challenges? You know, describe that.
Oh, there was a couple days when I would wake up, and I don't know, I guess it's maybe just the weather pattern out there, but like it would be nothing but squalls for the first half of the day.
Yeah.
You know, and they would just kill the wind and spin me in circles, and I would curse it and be like, let me go. All I want to do is go, you know, and then I had such a hard time going southeast. All I needed to do was go southeast, and that was the one part of the compass that was off limits.
Yeah.
So I had to do a little bit of negotiating here and there. I had some problems with my solar panels, but I just reconfigured the way they were wired, and that was all good, no problems there.
Called a local electrician. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
He's the electrician. So it was your fault.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
No dramas with sails or rig or anything like that.
Oh, nothing like that. No,
Yeah.
it worked perfectly.
Yeah, cool.
Everything worked exactly as planned.
Yeah.
And no complaints. I wouldn't change anything
Yeah.
if I could.
Okay, well that's really good. I mean, you're qualified now, and the safety briefing starts in 45 minutes. So
It's
you know.
right. I thought I should have named the boat "Skin of My Teeth."
Yeah.
Because I've been by the skin of my teeth the entire way.
Yeah, too true. Anyway,
Yeah.
she looks great, and there's so what were you thinking? Obviously, you're focused on getting here, and it's all good fun, but you realise that it starts in about a week.
Yeah,
Less
I
than a
know.
week.
So you know, you make lists on lists, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And so I have a list for everything that I need to do, and
Yeah.
it's mercifully short.
Yeah.
You know, I got a few administrative things to take care of, obviously,
Yeah.
and a couple of things
Yeah.
that I can think of, but otherwise I should be just fine.
Yeah.
You know, I'll just have to work like I have the entire time,
For the last 4 years.
14 hours a day.
Hey, try to describe the trip across the United States of the USA, or you know whatever. Was it 3,000 miles or something? That was epic.
4,000.
4,000.
Yeah, because I went from Seattle down to Los Angeles, and I hung a left because I wanted to go across as low as I could and not encounter any snow. Because if you take I-40, which is kind of goes across the middle, you got to go through some high mountains in Utah and stuff like that. And I didn't want to go anywhere where there was any snow.
Yeah.
So the
Until you got to Florida.
Yeah, exactly. Of course. But no, that went really well. You know,
Yeah.
the boat towed on the trailer just fine.
Yeah.
You know, hardly even knew it was back there really.
Yeah.
Just made sure that it was strapped down really good, and we just stayed at rest stops, you know, because the interstate highway system, they have rest stops. And so we would just park and we towed it with the van, which has got a bed in the back. And there was a couple nights there when on my way down from Washington to California where I had the van loaded up full, and so I had to climb up onto the trailer and spend the night in the boat. The van was too full, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what made you transition from mountains to boats, you know?
That's a tough one. But to be honest, I lost my edge in the mountains.
Yeah.
And I had, you know, a number of friends that I lost, and it kind of started to affect my ability to do it well. Yeah. And I was going through the motions, you know. I still took trips and I still made big expeditions, but I had so much anxiety that I couldn't almost leave the tent sometimes. Yeah. You know. And so I was out on a trip with my my old lady. I don't know, she's not here yet, maybe, but she should be.
She's coming.
Okay. And we went out and we were supposed to climb this thing that I had wanted to climb for like 10 years. And we just ended up staying in the tent the whole time and didn't do anything. So when we got back, we took a kayak trip. We rented a kayak and paddled around Puget Sound, and I was like, I'm buying a boat. This is it.
Yeah, it's easy on a boat. Sit back, kick back, you know.
Exactly.
Just staying downwind, sundowners and all
Oh,
that
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Just champagne every day.
Yeah, well, that was just a quick trip. You know.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sure there's more stories to tell there, but anyway.
Oh, yeah, many.
Yeah, so, and how tell us, did you enjoy the build or whatever it is, you know?
Oh, yeah, I loved every bit of it. Yeah. I mean, so what I did was anytime I was frustrated or mad or like cursing it or something like that, I'd quit. Yeah. Now, I'd only try to build it when I was happy or feeling good about it. I tried to put only love into it. Yeah. You know, and I think it gave it back to me. I put my heart and soul into it, and it totally gave it back to me because we took a beating. Yeah.
Well, there's a classic line that goes something like this: "Oh, it's all downhill from now," you know. But let's see what happens. So, anyway, well done, and we'll be looking forward to getting this show on the road now. You know, like for you here in the race. Yeah, you're here, you've done it. Yep. You know, that's the first part. Now you've just got to get through your safety inspection and this inspection and MSOS said your medical kit bits are here.
Oh,
you know,
good.
you just got to clear it.
I had worked it out before I left, but I didn't have the chance to sign any paperwork or anything. So I'm glad that they took care of it for me. But
that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well done, buddy. Fantastic.
Thank you,
Good
Don.
job. You're sort of qualified to a degree now. So.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I thought that too. I thought,
anything,
if this doesn't qualify me, I don't know what would.
Absolutely. Anything else you want to put up there? I mean, fishery supplies, Skookum, the bloody anything you want to talk about before we sign off? You know, because you've probably got a growing following of people. You know.
Yeah. I appreciate everybody that helped to support me. Basically, I'm completely fan supported at this point. So. Everybody that is willing to do so or has done so far, I'm super grateful. They got me here. Yeah, cool. I'm here because of them. So. Yeah.
All right, sounds good. So well done, congratulations. That's it. We'll see you tonight for the party. Sweet. We're putting the party on just for him, you know.
My birthday's on the 19th, so don't forget.
Your birthday's on the 19th?
2 days.
I already forgot. All right, cool. Thanks for that. We're gone. Thank you, Jane.
What am I going to do as far as...
well, just get organised. This is Peeler here.
Quarantine
Peeler.
or whatever.
This is your...